How to create your first file within SkySlope Forms. I'm going to go ahead and click on Apps in the top right hand corner and then go into SkySlope Forms. Here it will prompt you to create your very first file. You can click on Create a File. Here is the file's details page. You can start by selecting the representation type, the buyer, the seller, the tenant, or the landlord. And here you will select the primary client. You can add any additional contacts. It is important to add in your client's email addresses because later on when you create forms, it will pre-populate their email address in there. That way you don't have to keep typing it in over and over again. If you are representing a company, trust, or entity, you can click on that and type in the organization name, the representative's first name, last name, and email. Next, you'll add in the property information. The easiest way to fill this in is by simply clicking on Import MLS Data. Simply type in or paste the MLS data and make sure that it is the correct listing that pops up. Go ahead and click on that and then click Import. As you can see, the properties info has auto-populated in here, and this may help you from any accidental typos. Down below, you can choose how you would like to name your file. You can automatically name it by the address or by the primary client. You can also name this something specific that you'd like. Once you are done, you can click Create. Here you'll be prompted to add in any forms or documents you have. I'll click on Add Forms. And here you can see all of the forms that you have access to within the association that you had added when you first created your SkySlope Forms account. Later on, we can create templates. That way you don't have to manually add these forms in every single time you create a file. But for now, we'll move on. Once you have added the necessary forms you'd like, you can either click back to the file name to see the main file page, or you can click back to SkySlope Forms to see your main dashboard. As you can see, that file we just created will show up at the very top, and once you start creating more files, all of your files will show up here. If you would like to start creating a new file with a different listing and client, you can click Create New File here. And that's all. That is how you create a file within SkySlope Forms.